The internet has become an integral part of our lives over the last 30 years, and most of us have access to it. However, some people in the most remote parts of our state still lack high-speed internet. To discuss the need for expanding access to these areas, the North Dakota Information Technology hosted their very first Broadband Summit at Bismarck State College today. The conference brought together representatives from internet service providers, tribal, and local governments to share ideas on improving the state's broadband infrastructure across all areas of the state.
This is really focused on the grants that are being provided through the federal government to provide broadband service and broadband equity. And so this is a first chance to try and convene all the stakeholders. And really, we look at it probably being an annual thing with the whole idea of just starting conversation, getting people to discuss more and more about the opportunities for the grants. And then as we get the money, being able to disperse that and talk about challenges that we might face there too.
Technology experts joined in on a roundtable discussion to talk about some of the major federal programs, including the Broadband Equity Access Deployment Program, or BEAD, that will help fund expanding internet service and make it more equitable for people who currently lack access, even if they live in an area that already has broadband access. Some of those groups include people with disabilities, rural, tribal, and incarcerated populations, as well as the elderly.
The third piece of it is kind of a second leg of BEAD, and then a separate program related to digital equity. So there's a smaller number for digital equity, and that really is adoption, helping people use the internet, providing devices that are affordable.
Newby adds that the grant to fund the digital equity program is about $4 million. He says the program will take several years to complete as funding becomes available for statewide internet service providers and telecommunication co-ops to expand and improve services in their geographical areas.